We're live
as
and
we
it's just
wait. Welcome, everybody, as we wait for Len to get himself sorted. It's another podcast, another Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Please do let us know if you're in chat. And yeah, we'll start the official, the official proceedings in a few seconds. So audio coming through well. Cody, you say a few words there.
Hello, my name is Cody. Was I allowed to sing? Singing, okay, is that fine?
No, let's rather not. Let's leave the singing for the professionals.
I could be like the next South African Idol. You don't know.
I do know. Where's Len? Len is the guy that makes a fuss about making the big announcement, and he's not even here.
Hello.
I was just saying, Len, you're the one that makes a fuss about the big announcement, and not even here to talk about it.
Oh, lol. I'm out of breath still. I was running around trying to find cables for this thing.
How's it, Armanin? And Len said, I have to be here. Who's no? I don't know who this person is. No talent, no content, no hope.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to another NAG show, another NAG podcast, I should say. We've got some exciting announcements for you today, largely driven by Len. So we're all going to sit back and watch the Len show today. But it's very much to do with the Rage at the end of the year, and it's got something to do with that PC sitting in front of him. Now, this is an absolute... It should be in a museum, those machines. But I'll hand over to Len to tell us all about it.
I'm a kid in a candy store today. What we have here is an Acer Predator, brand new. I'll say brand new, but let me inverted commas this. 2008, this Core 2 Quad CPU, Intel. That's got two 9800 XTs running in Sly. I think most of the kids today don't even know what Sly is, right? It's not.
Sly doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm. You know, I hooked up the power and did everything, super excited because I thought, hey, it would be cool to boot this thing up together. I didn't even know it boots up. And then as we got closer to the show, I thought, yeah, I probably should boot it up and not boot it up for the first time here, because what if this thing doesn't boot up at all? And then realized that the graphic cards don't have HDMI. And there's no display port. It runs off of DVI, which is like a HD version of VGA. Help me here, Reach. Which is an upgrade.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's what I'm all for. Yeah, it's last minute things. There's always something. But Len, so tell us, what is the occasion here? What are we doing with these machines, and why is this a big issue?
Right. So we are going to do something really special at Rage this year. I think the excitement around Rage is super high within the NAG staple. We contacted the guy who sweeps the floors and does manual labor at Rage. I think it's Michelle. So we spoke to her, and asked if we could do a retro NAG LAN setup. So the idea is to run these old school but really cool computers. The initial plan was to run like 10, and then it bumped up to 20. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit more than that. But we're going to have a NAG will bring your computer, our computer. So NAG will bring our computers and set them up in various banks at Rage, thanks to Mikhail, and run old school games. So we're going to run Quake 3, Doom, maybe some Tribes 2, some old school
Unreal,
Hapu, But yeah, so the early to the 2000s up to about 2010 kind of games. And of course, there's going to be competitions. Of course, there's going to be prizes. You know, us at NAG hand over tons of really cool prizes. And yeah, so we've been speaking to a number of people. And then yesterday, we had a really cool meeting at TVR, one of our great suppliers in the country. And he said, look, I've got something for you, a boxed Acer Predator. And here's something interesting, Reach. I don't know if you know this, but NAG was tasked by Acer in 2008 to launch this Acer Predator. So this exact machine, although it was boxed, it was open before and then it was closed. So NAG unboxed it in 2008 and NAG reboxed it, and now NAG has unboxed it here in a frantic fit at about 1 o'clock or 1:30 or whatever, and then realized I needed to try and find DVI cables because we only got HDMI and whatnot, and because I thought, let me just boot it up before. So I know Reach gets super nervous when we do things sort of on the spur of the moment. I'm
planning, guys. I just want planning. That's all I want.
Anyway,
and if we don't, we run out of DVI cables. That's what happens.
I mean, to give an idea, like this is, check all the plastic. Like there's plastic on this. This is the first time that this is getting taken off. It's unbelievable.
So tell us a little bit about the specifications inside the machine, because these were monster pieces. I vividly remember the LAN or the rage that these were set up. I'm sure we have a lot of DNA of our own on there. But what kind of specs is this machine running?
Well, from a hard drive perspective, yes, hard drive, spinning hard drive. It's got 4 hot swap bays in here. I had a quick look earlier on, and it's got the Western Digital 160 gig caviar,
150 gigabyte, 10K RPM. So that was still the high performance drives is the main drive.
Yeah, the main drive. Yeah. So here's the main drive here. So let me pull that out. So that's the main drive. And this is a WD Raptor as the main drive, and then it's got running in RAID. Sorry, this Raptor is only a 160 gig.
150.
150. My apologies. And then we've got the super large 640 drives. They're also WDs, but they're not the Raptor. They are the Caviar, and these are obviously running in RAID. And then the CPU is the Core 2 Quad. I don't know what speed it's running at, although actually I can look at this. Give me a sec.
I don't think it said on the box what speed it's running at.
It's the 9550, Q9550. So I mean, super. It's bottom line, top of the range. Top of the range. It was. And then the other thing is obviously the SLI graphic cards. So with DVRs, no HDMI.
Okay, so let's just go through, because you skipped a couple of things. Okay, so he's got 2 GeForce 9800 GTXs. I mean, those are badass graphics cards. So obviously, like Len said, set up in SLI. It also has something that none of us have on our PCs these days. And I don't know if you can remember what this is, but something called a Blu-ray drive.
Dual.
Who still has? Does it have 2 of those?
Look how this opens. Obviously, when you power this thing up and press your eject button, it does like an Alien versus Predator kind of vibe.
Oh, it's got a Blu-ray drive and the DVD writer. Remember, you had 2. You had the DVD and the Blu-ray. That was, oh man, what a throwback.
Right.
From audio.
Look at that.
Oh, that's nice. From an audio point of view, it supports EAX 4.0 and Dolby. How awesome is that? It probably doesn't have a sound blaster in there, does it?
I thought it would, but I mean, there's these that I don't think so. I thought it would have.
It should have a
I haven't
sound card.
seen anything.
Motherboards back in the day didn't have onboard. They did have onboard
Yeah, they did.
sound by then. Dual
But
gigabyte
yes,
internet connectivity, hot swap
Yeah.
backplane. I can't remember what
which
that
is
was. Did a hot swappable? Oh, that's front. That's in the front. Is
Yeah,
that the back?
front.
No, it's got hot swap at the back as well.
What?
Ah,
Check the blue levers.
No, man, that's to take the PCI cards out.
Yeah, but it's hot
Yeah,
swap.
it's hot swap.
So when the
what we're saying.
place is open, yeah.
Yeah.
and then here's
Yeah.
a question out to the chat, guys. I'm not going to say the answer yet, so drop your comments below. What size or how much memory do you think this machine has, and what DDR version? So DDR, what type of DDR, and how much RAM is in this machine? Let us know.
Just a quick thing. Ariel just sent a message saying, "It sounds like you shouting and we are whispering." So the volume is up.
There's an audio on that side again. So maybe just tune up the audio then on your side, Cody.
Full.
We're on full this side, but
I don't know what to do, guys.
okay. Well, hopefully, and aren't there gains here that we can play up?
Gains are on full.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's try this out. Hopefully this is better. I've turned myself down a bit, but yeah, I can't monitor that. So hopefully, guys, just let us know if the audio sounds a bit better.
Yeah. So Ariel and anybody else, just let us know. All right. Cool. So the other cool thing about this, Reach, is that, and I think you're gonna slobber when you see this. A brand spanking new G11.
Wow. Absolute blast from the past.
Right.
The shortcut keys on the left there. Bring it a little closer so we can see it now. So we can't really see it from that far away. Yeah. Just tilt it a bit down. There's a lot of glare on it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that thing.
Don't drop it.
Nice.
And
Armanen says he thinks there's 4
this-
gigabytes of DDR2 RAM. Armanen will let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Then this mouse.
Yeah, that's a beautiful mouse, man.
That's the
Legendary.
Logitech G5. That's before the 502. Right?
Yeah, it's the OG 502. It's what inspired the 502. This keyboard's so old, they brag about RGB lighting.
So I guess what once we've got the answer to the RAM in here, I can tell you it is DDR2 RAM. So
No, Lynn, that's just part of the question. You shouldn't have given that away. No, you shouldn't have given that away. That's part of the question. Oh my. Okay, Lynn, so what else can you tell us? I mean, we spoke a bit about
installation discs.
Nice.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Right, Lynn, so what else can you tell us about the NAG Rage Retro, the NAG LAN Retro LAN? I mean, there's quite a lot we can still talk about. I guess we've talked about the PCs. So how many of these are going to be there, and can people bring their own machines?
Yeah, great question. So this is very much us shooting from the hip. What we can tell you is that we are going to have a NAG Retro LAN within the LAN at Rage this year. There's going to be prizes, and it's going to be a mix of sponsored machines, in other words, machines that we've brought, such as these these Acer Predators. It looks like we're going to probably put 15 of these down, and it'll all be set up and ready. I'm really hoping we can get CRT monitors to really get that retro vibe. But these Predators came, I mean, they were sprayed in the same booth as the Lamborghini. So it's actual Lamborghini sprayed, and it came with an orange sprayed monitor as well, which I think was the first that hit 100 hertz. So very, very special machine back in the day. I think this was the same price as a car back then. So we're going to have these, and then others. I don't have the specs of those others. The bottom line is that we're going to be running these old school games on sponsored machines, and then have another possibly 20 seats open. And I'm sure Mikhail is squirming in his pants here, but we're going to have some space available for NAG landers to bring their own computers, but we are going to set the parameters for that. So in order for you to be part of the retro LAN, that it cannot be higher than a certain spec. And I think the idea here is to be around the year 2008 kind of spec PC. Now, I don't know how many of you still have those old computers ready to rock. I think that there are a number of them. We've certainly received a number of videos and photos from, from guys that are running an old school desktop PC. So we want to encourage that, and we're going to be pushing a lot of nostalgic buttons in the run up to Rage. So that's the base idea. And then, like I said earlier on, making sure that we get a ton of prizes. And yeah, that's that.
Okay, so I'm quickly going to jump in there. Hello, team, and hello to our listeners. Just have
This
a
is
bit
Oliver,
of a
in
public.
case everyone doesn't know.
Yes,
He's never on the
Oliver,
podcast.
Random sales guy here. Just have a public service announcement. As our watchers from last week, we announced all our Comic-Con prize giveaway winners, and I'm here to introduce you to one of them and hand over their prize. So everybody, Terrence, and
Hey, how's it?
he has won the Logitech Brio 300 webcam. Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Anything you'd like?
Congratulations, man.
Awesome. Been collecting NAG for a very, very long time. So you guys stopped, didn't know if it was going to come out again. And been buying every Comic-Con, every Rage when there's a LAN booth. Just going to get it back.
No, awesome.
Well,
Cool.
thank you for being a fan, and let us know what games do you play? What is your jam?
Oh, geez. Mostly single-player games. I'm not much into multiplayer. If I get multiplayer, something like Godfall or Destiny, I'd still play the campaign.
Nice, excellent. Well, enjoy it, and now hopefully you're going to start streaming, and then we can watch you play those games.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, team.
Congratulations
Thank you
again, man.
Thanks, Oliver, coming live from the field. Yeah, appreciate your time.
Oh, I want to
Anytime.
see a fish slap you across the face.
Pretoria, you're next. I'm coming to you guys tomorrow.
Sorry, say that again, Oliver. You broke up, or we couldn't hear?
Pretoria winners, you're next. I'm coming to you guys tomorrow.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Oliver. Appreciate that.
Awesome. Cheers,
Okay,
guys.
Ollie reminded me of those weather reporters, and I wanted this fish to come flying out and slapping. Oh, it's so windy here. Guess what I'm doing right now, Reed?
Tell us.
This G5, right? It came with a little weight box. So
I remember
4.5 gram, 1.7 gram.
Beautiful.
And then it's got this little cartridge that you then slide in. Okay. But this young Cody laughing at me. There was actually science behind this. Balancing, right? So I would put, and I'm sure it was a 4.5 that I put in the top slot, because for me, when I put the cartridge in, as I'm holding the mouse, I wanted it to not tip forward or backwards every time I lifted it off the pad to move around. And I mean, yeah, it looks like my memory is still okay. So other people wanted a super heavy mouse, so they would fill the little slots with all these little weights. Anyway, that was my little thing with this mouse. I love this mouse. The only thing I didn't like about it was I wanted a little bit less of a thumb rest here, because when I'm playing first-person shooters, I literally have the underneath of my thumb feel the mouse pad, and that helped determine where I am in the space. Anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd share that little bit of interesting news with you.
Look, we certainly can't wait to start gaming on those machines. It's going to bring back a lot of memories. A little bit wary of that Vista operating system, though. Not the greatest memories I have with that operating system. Do you think we'll be able to get do you think we'll be able to get the orange monitors for that? Those official monitors for those machines?
I'm holding thumbs, but I'll let you know. You'll be my first call.
Epic. I better be. Even before you find out, I want that call.
So while you guys carry on, I'm going to poke around. I really want to boot this machine up during the podcast. So holding thumbs. I really hope this does all work. Yes, I'll put the drives in. Don't stress. But I need to unbox this keyboard.
We don't have much time, Len. We're about to wrap up. So no, we're going to do the competition now and then wrap up. So have you got the cables and stuff for that monitor?
All sorted, yes.
Okay, well, take us through the process then. And while so before you do, guys, just a reminder, you can win an amazing, beautiful, really interesting looking ergonomic mouse from Canyon Gaming. Sorry, I was just trying to share the screen here so you guys can see what it looks like. Check that out. It's worth just under $400 and almost certain to alleviate any carpal tunnel syndromes you might have. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but Cody, you've played with this mouse. What do you think of it?
Look, I mean, so it's an ergonomic mouse. I've got it here with me, so you can see like the shape of the mouse is quite triangular. And at first I was like, I don't understand. I've never used an ergonomic mouse before. And honestly, it's quite comfortable. Like I could very easily see people playing MMOs or something more chilled or something like this. It's got everything you need on your hand. So you can basically one hand the whole game, It's quite comfortable. It's a pretty cool little device. And it has RGB.
Yeah, it actually looks like it could be comfortable. So yeah, fully supporting of this and up for grabs, guys. So just drop a comment below. Comment something about the retro LAN. Have you got a retro PC? Let us know. What is your retro PC? What have you got under the dust covers that you might bring out for the Retro Rage LAN? And also, what games would you love to see at the Retro Rage LAN? Considering it's, late 2000s machine there. What is that, 2007, Len, that machine?
2008, yeah.
2008, yeah. So it's almost 20 years. Can you believe it?
Okay, well, a moment of truth, Reach.
All right, before you do, let me just stop that share. All right, guys, we're going to switch on. I don't know when this PC probably was definitely last switched on at Rage 2008. So let's check. Where's a drum roll? Some sound effect.
Okay, well, there are lights.
See the RGB.
No smoke. Are you sniffing?
Just don't plug it into the internet, eh? It's going to get a heart attack. So we got a question: are retro LAN tickets separate from the Rage LAN tickets? We are still working on the details. No, they'll be the same tickets, but there'll be additional value potentially for the retro LAN. So there might be. I don't know if you would want to call it an upgrade or something, but we will confirm those details closer to the time. But it will be part of the NAG LAN officially.
Yeah, and then if I can just tag on to that as well. We're going full out to give you a NAG VIP experience. So, yeah, more details to follow. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So how's it looking there? Is the screen coming on? No. Or maybe it's just, there we go. What's that on the screen there?
No, that's the normal, the screen turned on.
Oh, it's actually the screen graphics.
I mean, while he fiddles with it, we do have 2 people from last week that didn't follow the rules of the box draw competition, which means we have to redraw 2 prizes. We should do that.
Oh, nice. Right? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Go for it.
Cool. So I've got the box open here and it's in front of the laptop. You can see through the screen over there. So I'm just going to pull 2 new names and hopefully you guys followed the rules and we just
make sure your sleeves are clean, please. Are your sleeves clean?
No hacks. Cool. Christian, you could get the first runner-up prize, or the first person that failed. Well done. I can't remember what it is. I apologize.
Yeah, we are totally. I'm trying to find exactly what those 2 prizes were that weren't claimed, but let's keep it a surprise for the winners then, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll keep
Not
it a
by choice.
surprise.
Unless,
Well done.
unless Oliver lets us know.
Another one. Avroy. Well done.
Nicely done, guys. Well done. If you have subscribed to the newsletter, that was the faux pas that the other entrants, unfortunately, they didn't adhere to all the rules. But there we go. 2 more chances. You got them. We'll be in contact, guys. Congratulations. Imagine there's a crowd clapping.
Oh, I've got that. Well
I'm
done.
sorry again about the audio issues too, guys. Let us know what it sounds like. We are still battling a bit with, I don't know, the board on that side, I think. But yeah, just let us know how it sounds.
Yeah,
And
please
Lenny's
do.
still battling. Lenny's still battling to try and get that machine booted.
Honestly, isn't this like what part of a retro LAN is? This like 25 minutes of trying to get everything
No.
to work,
No.
then booting up the PC and Vista needs 17
Certain
updates.
things are better left in the past, Cody. But are you using an adapter for the monitor, Len, or are you plugging it into
Yeah.
an actual old school HDMI monitor? Yeah, the adapter might be the issue.
Yeah. No, he's got a few adapters. He's cycling through all the adapters.
Yeah, but I'm
Here
saying
we go.
even using an adapter could be the issue in its own right.
Yeah. We're going to have to go and dig out an old monitor, I think. Look, the PC hasn't turned off. There's no smoke.
Did you put the hard drives in correctly?
He's not.
The doubtful nod, yeah, like, I'm not sure. Look, we should probably just also do it a once over in terms of cables, checks, make sure everything is seated correctly. I mean, those machines, you don't know how they've been moved around in boxes and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, see,
There's
even
a
the keyboard
numlock.
didn't turn on. It's probably stuck
Yeah.
in BIOS. Oh, wait, numlock is on. Hit numlock. Oh, yeah, numlock's in. So it's posted.
So it's probably posted. It's just a monitor thing. Well, then, Len, you've got another excuse to bring it back onto the show next week. How's that? To show us how it runs. And then we can run 3D Mark. And yeah, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least as Cody said, there's no smoke. I did smell something funny, but you know, that electric, I don't want to use the word burn, but electric burn smell. But maybe that's from it not being on for, yeah.
Well, yeah, it could be, but yeah, maybe let's double check all the connectors and stuff. That could be a problem if anything moved. And,
but yeah, exciting news. We're doing this retro LAN. Yeah, we want to do it special. And then, of course, we're launching the annual issue of NAG at Rage. And that in its own right is going to be exciting, right? Amen.
Can't wait. Well, on that note, guys, as always, check out shop.nag.co.za if you want to grab the latest NAG magazine, nag.co.za for all the latest gaming news and reviews. And check us out on our socials, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Ayoba,
Reddit.
Vine, Reddit.
Vine.
MySpace.
With these PCs, we have to go back to Vine.
All right, people are still dropping some answers. Armin says he thinks it's 16 gigabytes of DDR2 with Vista. Somebody did guess correctly earlier on. Let me just quickly find this. Where is it now? There we go. Vincent said up to 8 gigabytes of DDR2. Louise said 2 gigabytes of DDR2. So you guys, close, but yes, correct answer was 8 gigabytes of DDR2. How wonderful is that?
A full 8.
Does the internet, can you even connect to the internet on 8 gigabytes of RAM? That's the question.
I mean, it's got a 1 gig card.
Dual
You're
gigabit
hearing
Ethernet.
something,
Yeah, it's making some funny noises now.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable with that machine running. Can we please check out the insides and make sure it's dust free and there's no rats inside there that's potentially sparking out?
Well, I did
any
try and open it up.
capacitors?
I did try and open it up just before we went live, and that's why I quickly had to run down and get a glass of water. But yeah. Anyway, we shall
But that
try.
doesn't make any sense. You try to open it up. That's why you had to go and get a glass of water. Please
He was
unpack that for
sweating
us.
so much. He needed to replenish his fluids.
The pressure. Anyway.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back next week to show you this machine in action. Do keep an eye on our socials. We'll be making an announcement about the Retro Rage NAG LAN a little closer to the time. But yeah, it's going to certainly be one to keep an eye on. And if you have a retro PC, get it cleaned up. You're going to need it to join the NAG LAN. All right, guys.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Have a lucky one. And yeah, enjoy playing with that machine tonight, Len. I don't think you're going to go to bed tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited, I must say. Like I said, kid in a candy store. What power does this draw? Is this going to kill my electricity bill?
Yeah, that's still on the old power before Eskom had issues. So yeah, it might. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you next week. Ciao.
Bye.